Hello everybody, it is Dan Lags and welcome to a very special video today, guys. Today we're going to be doing a final showcase of the Fantasy Castle. That is right, guys. Highly anticipated project. It is finally finished. It's been a long time coming, but I'm really proud of the final product here. So, yeah, Fantasy Castle is done. So we'll get into some statistics before we go into the interior, fly around the castle a bit, do a little fly around while I talk about some stuff about the build. To start off, time of build. I actually started this on December 18th, 2013, and I finished it a few days ago on October 12th, 2014. So it's been almost 10 months on this build. Keep in mind that I did take about a 4-month break in the middle there, and I would say the production on this particular project is quite back-heavy. I would say I finished about 75% of the castle from, I would say, like the last 4 months or so. So that's that length is a little bit skewed. It didn't take me quite 10 months to build this, but it definitely took at least 6, I'd say. So some other statistics. The castle's height is 120 blocks tall if you go from the ground all the way up to the top of the flag on the central tower. It is actually 324 blocks wide if you go from one wall over here all the way to the other, from the Tree of Life courtyard all the way over to the Maze courtyard. And then it is 270 blocks wide if you go from front wall to back wall. So some crazy numbers on this thing. It's pretty big. And one of the stats that I thought was really cool was that if you take all the walls, the outer walls of the castle going all the way around, and you stretch them out and put them in a straight line, they would actually be over 1,000 blocks long, 1,080 to be exact, which would easily cover a full-size Minecraft Xbox 360 world, you know, from one side to the other. So that's kind of a crazy thought, to think that I built, like, you know, from one side of a world all the way to the other in, you know, just the walls. But we are playing on Xbox One just for the tour here, since you know, it's a little bit better graphics, a little bit better quality. I actually have it set on 1080p. I don't normally do that, so if you guys would like to watch on 1080p, by all means, it would probably look a lot better. And yeah, let's talk about the download a little bit before we go inside. The download is going to be on Xbox 360 right now. It is not on any other consoles. However, you can download on Xbox 360 and then convert the map to Xbox One. That is absolutely possible. Is unavailable on Xbox or on PS3 and PS4, and is currently unavailable on PC right now. However, there will be a PC download very soon, and there will be a separate video announcing that probably within the next week or so. I'm still finishing the PC version of the castle. There's going to be some subtle changes to it to make it look a little bit more PC-ified and some cool features to it. So I will also be trying to turn the castle into a Hunger Games. Move, tree. I'll be trying to turn the castle into a Hunger Games very soon. That'll be a project I'll be working on within the next month or so. And that will be a completely different download from the original finished creative project. And, of course, I added some nice big trees in the front. That was, like, the last thing I added. I like that. It kind of gives, you know, the castle a nice big feature in the front. So let's go on the inside and let's check it out, guys. We have a lot of stuff to look at. Of course, if you guys are fans of if any of you guys are fans of the actual Let's Build of this castle, well, kind of half Let's Build, half update videos, you guys know that you guys have probably seen the throne room. Here it is. We got some, you know, little dragon heads kind of at the entrance here on both sides. And, of course, here is the throne chair itself, which is looking pretty awesome. I really like the way that turned out. The ceiling is just a kind of like a domed blue wool design, which I felt was the best option for this particular build. I've tried a bunch of things, but that turned out to be the best. We got a big chandelier made out of cobblestone in the middle. And, of course, here is the cool enchantment area. I like this, you know, we got a couple of enchantment tables here, kind of like our mage part of the castle, which is cool. This is the second floor, which is fully done. All 4 floors are fully furnished, including the dungeon, which we will actually check out. Here is just a quick rundown of some of the floors. We got, here is the Alchemy Room. This is like an alchemy lab. Obviously, here we go. We got our alchemist right here. Well, he might just be like a mage or something like that, but got some test subjects in here and things like that. So this is the alchemy lab. So if we come over here. So over here, guys, we have the Armory, and we have a bunch of catapults lined up kind of next to each other. Tried to make them look as best as I could for catapults. I don't know. I just tried my best. And then we have some armor here kind of behind this glass. So that's the Armory. And if you kind of fly directly across over the throne room to the other side, both sides are identical on most floors. Tried to make it symmetrical as I could. In here is the library, which is probably my favorite room of the house. I like this because it's, you know, kind of have these little ladders that go up to a couple of the bookcases. And then there's also some taller bookcases, some places to sit, and it's nice. And there's even a little side room in here with some more. So that's probably my favorite area of the house, the library. The librarian should be in here, but I guess he dashed away somewhere. But over here is our final room. You guys may have seen this on video. This is the kitchen for the castle. Just a simple little kitchen design, and in here I have some, I guess, like a wine cellar or something like that for a bunch of, like, I guess, Nord mead or something like that. So yeah. And then over here, kind of going along with the armory, we have two sides of barracks. This is basically where the soldiers will sleep. So we have two of these, identical, one on each side, over here and over here. So that's pretty much the second floor. And if you fly back down to the first floor, we'll kind of show some more things down here. So back down on the first floor, we have kind of like these two side hallways going off of the main throne room. And it's cool because they kind of match the direction of the carpet. So the carpet kind of has like a white line and then a cyan line amongst the blue. And then they kind of like branch off from each other. One goes white in that direction and one goes cyan in this direction. Actually, that might be light blue. I think it is light blue. My mistake. But if we follow one of these paths down here, it just leads to a corridor. And if you fly down, you have a nice entrance to the Tree of Life courtyard. And then the other side is the maze courtyard. So if you kind of come through one of these little hallways here, we have just another side hallway here. And this has a bunch of rooms on it. So if we kind of come in here, boom, we have ourselves a bedroom, and I believe there's just bedrooms kind of all over the place in here. So there's another one right here. I believe this one has 2 beds. Yes, it does. And it's the same thing for the other side. And then in here is kind of like a little washroom for the people of the castle, the royals. And then if you kind of come back through here, well, actually, no. How do we get back to the front? Dan's getting lost in his own tower. No, this is the right way. This is the right way. Yeah, if you come back through here, this leads to like the main entrance to the castle right here. So that's kind of the first floor. There are 2 staircases on the first floor going up to the second. Here is the first one, and I'll just quickly show the second one over here. You fly all the way through here. Here is the second one that goes down to, the back room, which has like kind of like a library theme as well as some trees, and that leads to the back entrance of the castle. We come up here, and we go up another floor here. We have the third floor. This one is pretty cool. Probably my favorite floor out of all of them. You kind of walk through here. There's kind of an opening space that looks out onto the castle town, which we'll check out later. And then you have these long hallways, which leads to some bedrooms on this side. And there's even some more bedrooms in here, I believe. Yes. And then if you come all the way down, these are just some storage rooms. This is my Zelda room. This is like my dungeon key room. Like you open the chest and boom, there's like something like the music turns on and you get all the happy stuff from the chest. So if we come up here. This is the 4th floor, and this leads to the top tower. So if you kind of take this spiral staircase up, this takes you all the way up to the tallest tower, the highest point, the room that is inside of the central tower of the castle right here. And if you walk over here, this is kind of the front balcony here that leads to kind of look out over the front courtyard of the castle. This is probably my favorite area of the castle overall. I just like having like this kind of like big huge open space up here that you can kind of just chill. This is where like the princess gets locked away or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I like this area. That's really cool. So if we come flying back down here, and we're gonna have some space over here as well. So you kind of walk through, and this leads to kind of the king and the queen's area of the castle. There's a big bed here, and this is kind of like where the king and the queen sleep, I guess. The king and the queen, wow, that's hard to say. The king and the queen sleep. There we go. I think I said clean sweep, which is not what I was trying to say. Cool thing about the castle is we're kind of done showing the interior. Cool thing about the castle is that all of the towers are accessible from the outside or from the inside. So here we are at one of them, and this one kind of leads out. This is one of the taller ones here. But all of these towers are accessible from the inside. There are pathways that lead to them and some ladders that take you up. So I believe the only ones that aren't accessible are these here, the ones that do not have kind of like the windows on them. So that is the only ones that aren't accessible, but every single one besides that is accessible. There's even a little train station. Well, not really a train station. There's just kind of like a railroad that takes you all the way around the outside wall of the castle. I can even show you guys right now. Let me make sure my thing is on it. This is really tough because on Xbox One they don't show you like where it is. They don't show you where your hotbar like thing is. So you kind of have to. This is a fail. This is a fail. I got this. All right, there we go. Let me turn this back off. But yeah, this thing goes all the way around. It doesn't have a start or end point. It's pretty much just a continuous lap all the way around the out border of the castle. But it's still a really cool little, I guess, ride that you can take, kind of get a view of the castle. But that's pretty much where I'm going to conclude this, guys. again, it's a big monkey off my shoulders getting this. Is that the right expression? I'm really bad with that kind of stuff. But it's huge to have this thing done because, you know, it's been such a long project. It's been a lot of time. I can't even imagine how long it took me to build this thing from start to finish in terms of time. But man, I'm just glad for it to be done. I'm really proud of the way it turned out. It's probably my favorite build I've ever done. I can't think of another one that I like more. So I'm just really happy with the way it turned out. Hopefully you guys will download it. If you guys don't know how to download a map on Xbox 360, there's thousands of tutorial videos out there. You just do a little bit of searching yourself and you will find it. You're going to need a program called Horizon to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The PC download will be coming soon after, which is going to be a little bit more enhanced. There's going to be some cool features to it, but it'll be mostly the same. So that's pretty much where I want to conclude this, guys. Again, give it a like if you did enjoy it. Again, give it a like for just me spending so much time on this thing. It's been, you know, a huge project for a long time. And the good thing is now I can focus on some of my other worlds, which is going to be great. So, guys, thanks for watching. It has been Dan Lags. I will talk to you guys on the next one. Thanks for sticking around for the castle video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.